So a lot of you guys have asked for me to do more bike content on the channel, and guess what? We've got ourselves a bike at the back there. So that's the latest from BMW. It's a brand spanking new bike. We haven't seen this before. It's called the BMW R12 G/S. That's what that's called. And it's got such a cool looking vibe to it. It kind of looks like the kind of bike that James Bond would be on if he was in a movie scene trying to get away from something, cutting through cars and going through the city. This is the kind of bike he'd be riding. Now, this is like a reincarnation of an old bike. There was a bike in the 80s called the R80 G/S, and it looked sort of like this. It looked like a motocross bike, but also built for the streets. And BMW has basically redone that here. So it's a cool looking bike. I absolutely love the color scheme. So this beige color scheme all over the bike, including the red accents, right? So the red is everywhere, including on the frame. Now, obviously this is run by BMW's Boxer engine, 1200 Boxer. It's a big engine, very, very torquey, and it works. It's a proven engine. It's been around for a long time. It's a reliable engine. Obviously, you've also got the drive shaft over here, which is also very, very reliable, especially for this kind of bike that you're going to want to take off-road and do all kinds of cool off-roady things on. This specific bike is kitted with an Enduro Pro riding mode. And it's sort of like a package which comes with a lot of things, right? So it does come with beefed up foot pegs over here, as you can see.
Latest, eh?
Yeah, it is the latest.
Oh.
I'm glad you like it, man.
Ah, yeah, it's nice, man.
I'm glad you like it.
Very, very nice.
One day when you grow up.
How many cc?
This is a 1200, 1200.
4,200?
No, 1200.
1.2?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
Thanks, brother.
Very cool, my guy.
Thanks, man. So that is basically what he thinks of the bike. As I'm doing my review, he just came by and stopped. Kind of thought he was rude because I'm busy working, but then I quickly realized that he just sees a nice bike that he wants to admire and look at, which is really cool. So yeah, let's get back into it. As I was saying, with the Enduro Pro package, you do get the beefed up foot pegs. You can see those there. It also comes with the bigger wheel at the back with this Enduro Pro package, right? So it's not just a riding mode. You do get an 18-inch wheel at the back over there. You do get slightly raised handlebars with that package. So these are raised, which I think is pretty cool because you do want that sort of position when you're riding this thing. And yeah, that is overall what you're getting here. I'm trying to think of what else I can mention that you are getting. I mean, this thing does have cruise control, heated grips because it is a BMW. Obviously, you also get a 12-volt socket over here to charge and plug whatever it is that you need to plug in over there. And you get yourself a USB port here. This says normal USB and not USB-C. So that's really nice to have all the niceties on a bike that looks like a motocross bike. It looks retro. Now, the one thing that is very deceiving about this bike, I must let you know, is the ride height. So when you look at the thing, it looks normal. It doesn't look very high off the ground. It looks like anyone can ride this, but I promise you, the ride height is quite high. I'm 1.82 meters and I'm on my toes on this thing. So yeah, the plan now is to get on the damn thing and go find a spot where we can have fun off-road because that is what this is built for. By the way, the G/S is an acronym for two German words actually. I can't pronounce them to save my life. I don't know how to pronounce them. It is German. But what it basically means is off-road/street, which is exactly what this thing is built for. So let's put it on the streets and find an off-road place and basically see what it's all about and how good it actually is. So the first thing that hits you with this bike as soon as you start riding it is how torquey it is. And obviously that is to be expected. I'm going to go through this small gap. Can I make it with the Boxer engine? Yes, I can. That's really cool. With that 1200 engine, there is quite a bit of torque to work with here. And the nice thing is that they've made it all low down torque. So you can really feel it. Ooh, ooh. the road is getting bumpy, you guys. You can really feel that low down torque. It is there. And it basically feels like you're riding a GS, but with a lot more of that torque on the low end instead of spread out through the rev range. Specifically, I mean, with a GS, like a 1300 GS, whatever it is, 1250 GS, you've got a lot of high-end torque and power, which means you can ride that thing as fast as you want. This is not that kind of bike. It's not the kind of bike you can take to up to stupid speeds. It's all low-end, and obviously because it's a street bike, and you kind of want to ride it around town and go off-road. You don't need maximum speed in this kind of bike. So, yeah, that's really cool. It does have a quick shifter, by the way, so it's really, really nice to drive around town with that quick shifter and hearing those pops and the bangs with every shift, upshift and downshift. I think it's cool, man. I really, really have enjoyed riding this thing around town. It's so cool. I heard someone rooting. I don't know whether my bag is open or what. So I have arrived at the place that I wanted to do some off-roading, and yeah, it stormed last night quite heavily and everything is muddy. There's a lot of mud, there's a lot of huge puddles. As you can see, the bike already has been filthified, and I've only been here for like 2 minutes. This looks beautiful, by the way. This is like a little lake situation going on here. That's not where I was going to take the bike, but it does look beautiful. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I wanted to do in terms of just riding the lights and the socks out of this bike and enjoying it off-road, because it's just really, really muddy and wet. And I want to show you guys what I mean by that. So you can see it there. This is just a small little puddle here, but the rest of it, which is behind me where I wanted to film, is really bad. It's really, really bad. It's bigger than that. The puddles are bigger than that, and it's just not worth risking dropping BMW South Africa's bike, you know. It's just, I don't want to do that. I've already dropped my camera and it's damaged, and we don't need any more damage today. So I think I'm just going to ride around the trails in this area. There are nice trails, and forget about like the proper stuff where I really actually wanted to go. So this is where I plan to go, and this would be the water I'd need to go through or get through to get there. And there are nice small puddles there, but it's still just not worth the risk. I don't want to get wet, I don't want to drop the bike. I'm not an expert in terms of off-road riding or adventure riding, so I'd rather just leave this to the experts. It's a brand spanking new bike. I've already just messed things up with my camera, so we'll leave this for another day and we'll go that side to see more trails and just enjoy the bike over here. So because I really don't want to get wet, some of you may criticize me and say I'm not a real rider or off-road rider, which I'm not. To be honest, I'm not. I think I'm going to try and figure out a way to do a U-turn here, because I don't want to go through that, and I just don't want to get muddy and wet. That was not the plan for today. It wasn't supposed to rain. I was here on Friday or Saturday. Today's Monday, and I was here over the weekend. There was no rain. It was nice and dry. I came to scout the place out to see if I could film, and it was perfect. So I really wasn't mentally prepared for it. I wasn't dressed for it. I really don't want to come out of here muddy and rain and wet. So some may judge it, but it is what it is for today, boys. We're going to figure out a way of doing a U-turn and just not go through the mud and the water. Maybe on another day we could do it, but not today. Look at, I want you guys to see the trail here. This was braking that I did here. And that's the nice thing about the different riding modes, Enduro and Enduro Pro. It allows you to work the bike without much intervention. This was accelerating, this long one here. There's two guys coming behind me. I don't know who they are or if they are safe, so I'm gonna quickly get back on the bike and do a U-turn. So this is really cool, guys. I didn't know that this was here. It looks like an airstrip, right? A landing strip for, I don't know, small aircraft or maybe RC aircraft land here. I've never seen this before. I saw it from the top there when I was coming back down. And this is like literally 10 minutes away from my house. It's not far from where I live at all. So it's a huge shock for me to know that there's all of this and it's all a stone's throw away from my house, like a proper playground. I really don't know what this is for, or maybe it's abandoned and they built it for a purpose and then abandoned it at some point. I don't know, but it's really, really cool. Alright you guys, this is where I'm going to end the video. I've had a ton of fun on this thing out here. It's just, you have to experience it to understand the level of fun that you can have on a motorbike off-road. I mean, I do 4x4ing in cars a lot. That does absolutely nothing for me. But this is a whole different ballgame altogether. After today, I completely understand where this comes in and why you would want to have one of these. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it nearly as much as I did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the bike and just off-roading and adventure riding, right? Getting off-road. Any tips would be really, really appreciated because, as I said, I'm not experienced in this whole thing. I dabble in it and I really enjoy it and I'd love to do more of it. So yeah, I'd love you guys' inputs, tips, advice, whatever it is. Let me know. See you on the next one.